and it's a touchback.
First and 10. At their own.
So now we'll get our second look in this game at the NFC offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't
pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Aaron Donald just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back, but it's still a 3rd and 8. Bridgewater. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Number 20.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The quarterback is.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Our home team, 3.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go pan out. And the NFC is going to get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain. Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a free. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Now he steps away. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Bridgewater now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw, Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and an AFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Tucker now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change? Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off about the 31. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Elliott. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
21, Ezekiel.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second.
And goal at the NFC.
And he will score. Touchdown AFC. A 5-yard touchdown. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
Touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
3. Justin Tucker set to
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. To the right side and complete to Thomas. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Bridgewater again. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the NFC going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The AFC takes over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Let's take it in, complete to Reynolds. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. So we have hit. No, I'm not mad at you. For skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you.
Jason Sanders.
All right, let's go. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he will find his man on the outside.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. It's over. If you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
5-yard line.
Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep outside. T. Higgins was the intended target. And it's third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at 43. Then they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The NFC
This one down near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Bridgewater. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
There's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You talking about tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run. It's Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. That catch good for only a couple.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Complete.
That's all good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man into the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin quarter number 4.
3.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Chase Young on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At their 48-yard line.
Again, it's Henry.
And I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The pass.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. throw here complete on the right sideline. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the AFC adds on to their lead. The AFC coming to the line. They'll go for 2 here.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
That makes the score.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And it is gobbled up by the NFC. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And again, it's Bridgewater. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Well, they'll get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So a passing touchdown on 3rd and goal from the 1. You like the play call?
I like any call that ends up as a touchdown.
I guess
of course, that's a really good call. But in this case, I liked it a lot because maybe they just didn't feel confident in running the football in that situation.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be secured by the AFC. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
The two-point conversion is no good.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touch.
25 yards.
The offense for the NFC back out there. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place. But in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make the play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Bridgewater. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Bridgewater again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40. The 30.
It don't even matter. It don't matter.
And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and an AFC touchdown.
Touchdown.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Being chased out left. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory.
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm